We are back with Dolly, and Dolly, I would like to introduce you to Ken Wingard. He is our lifestyle expert, our DIY expert here on Home and Family. And I know that candles are really important. They play a beautiful make a beautiful ambiance in our home, and it's something that smells wonderful. And we brought some candles here for everyone to see. They're actually from one of your shops here on Dollywood, right,
Yes.
Ken?
Yeah, I have to say, like, everyone loves Dollywood. I came here expecting great food, great music, roller coasters with or without water. But, like, it is a DIYer's dream. Yes. I did not expect that. Craftsman Valley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're so proud of everybody on this park. We got so many wonderful areas.
Stuff like the leather workers, the metal forges.
Was keeping a candle burning important to you?
For you?
Yeah, and burning it at both ends is important. I've kept up that whole tradition. Actually, when we were growing up, we didn't have electricity in the first part of my young life, and we had kerosenes, and we had a few candles if we were lucky enough to do that. Mostly we had the kerosene lamps, but all the more reason. But in my house now, I keep candles going all the time. Winter and summer.
You never know.
Yeah, I know, because I love the candles.
Well, I was impressed with the shop. I worked with one of your master craftsmen, Karen Dykes, who showed me you have the turn candles here, which are absolutely gorgeous. She took me through that entire process. I was like so happy. It was just vats of wax and wicks, and then I got to play around and make some ice cream candles. We have a clip of it. It was so much fun.
They look so good you could eat them.
I thought they were ice cream after we did the song. I thought we did so good they brought us ice cream.
Well, let's go along with Ken and take a look.
I am beyond excited to be here in the world-famous Old Flames Candle Shop, and really excited to introduce you to master candle maker Karen Dykes.
That's correct.
So now tell me a little bit about the shop and what you all do here.
Well, everything we make here is all handmade. They're all unique. We do ice creams. We do all kinds of animals. We do votives.
The thing that I am most obsessed with, because they're absolute works of art, are the carved candles. How do you go about making them? Can you take me through that?
Sure, I can take you through it.
So now, what do you have here?
This is our candle. This is what we started out with. That was molded yesterday.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to hold this in for a few seconds.
They seem to be a little bit thinner than the wax I've dealt with before.
Well, this wax is about 160 degrees.
Okay.
And this is actually a carving wax. This is what you use to do the carved candles with.
Oh, because you actually need to warm up that base candle before you start, so it will be carvable. Got it. And then you've got, that's just plain water?
Just water. It is. We're dipping it in wax and then water, wax and then water.
The water bath helps cool the outer layer of wax before the next coating. Each candle gets dipped in various colored waxes between 60 and 80 times. When it's finally ready to be carved, the candle has nearly doubled in weight. I'm going to stand back. You're kind of like... So now, what are you using here to carve?
Just a regular old knife.
Just a paring knife.
Well, I shouldn't say a regular old knife. This is a very unique knife. The lady who taught me how to make these, her name is Betty Dyer, and this is actually Betty's knife. I know this knife has been here for at least 30 years.
It knows how to carve.
And it knows exactly what to do.
Now look at that.
It's the carver.
It's absolutely beautiful. As you carve it, you can see the colors just starting to like come out, the variation, that dark blue stripe. How long do you have to get the candle carved?
You have about 5 to 7 minutes to do the carving on the candle before it starts getting cold.
So do you get nervous? Like, doo, 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 doo?
No, not really.
You've been doing it for 30 years. You kind of got it under control.
Kind of, sometimes.
From start to finish, the entire dipping and carving process can take about 30 minutes to complete. Then the candle gets a final dip in clear wax to protect the design and give it some shine. That is phenomenal. So for those of you at home who are not ready to master this, if you don't have 30 years to spare, I'm going to show you a really, really simple, fun project that they do here, which is making ice cream cone candles. For this, all that you're going to need are standard ice cream cones, some candle wax dye, some scent, then a spatula, pliers, ice cream scoop, a whisk, a wired wick, a pot that you can pour your wax in, a measuring cup, and I melt my wax in the microwave, but she actually has an electric fryer. I don't have one because I just be eating fried chicken all the time. So let's get started. We're going to take your standard cone, and what you want to do is coat it, because this is food, obviously. And this is uncolored, unscented right now. So all we're going to do is do a dip.
Very good.
Oh, thank you. Not my first time at the rodeo. Now, once we've got that out of the way, we're going to pour a little bit of wax. We'll use our cup here into our bowl so we're not coloring our entire vat here. So now we've got our wax. We're going to add our color and our scent. Now, we're making strawberry ice cream today. So you only want to add a very small amount of the dye, but just by putting that tiny bit, it's going to give you your pink color. And we have strawberry scent. It smells like there's an entire pint of strawberries in this one little thing. It's absolutely amazing.
It doesn't take very much scent
So,
to settle.
right. Now, if you can see that there, look at that. So we're getting our pink, and I'm just using a standard whisk here. Now, how do I know when I've gotten to the right consistency here?
When it starts to look like Cool Whip,
All right.
or when it starts to peak.
Sound like my
where you
mom
can-
teaching me how to make lemon meringue pie. She always criticized my peaks. How long will this? This takes a little bit of time.
It'll take a little bit of time. You can scrape it from around the edges. That kind of helps it to
Cool down.
cool down a little faster. You're getting the cold wax back in with the hot wax.
I think we're getting.
We're getting
starting
close.
to get close here.
Got to get the lumps out of it.
All right,
That's the
gotta
only bad
quiz. You must have the strongest right arm ever. My arm is about to give out.
You've got it. That's good
All right, is
enough,
that
I
good?
think.
All right. So now we're going to fill the inside of our cone because you want your candle to be able to burn down. You also want some weight so that it will stand up. Fill it in there. There we go.
And it'll get darker as it cools, too.
So you want to go a little bit lighter than you want for your final.
Correct.
And then the fun part is you just do standard ice cream scoop.
Around the edge. Come around the edge.
Around the edge. It's going to be a little bit cooler, so you're going to get a better shape from around the edge. There we go. And then right on top.
There you go.
Can I do a double scoop?
We don't usually do double scoops, but
I'm doing
since you're special,
I
you
can
do
double scoop.
double scoop.
And making a big one, too.
Whoa.
Whoa. There we go. Get rid of that little extra. There we go. Now, you notice we did not put a wick, which is not standard candle practice. You almost put a wick in first before you dip. But I've been advised that these wire wicks will slip right into the center perfectly.
We'll see. Now you have your
And
ice cream
voila,
cone.
absolutely amazing. I want to see what they look like lit. I think this would be an absolute wonderful project for like a kid's birthday party or for a summer event outside. Absolutely wonderful.
Voila.
Karen, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing your time and this wonderful shop. I seriously want to move in.
Well, then they'll.
It was a blast. It was an absolute blast.
Looks like you had fun.
As Dolly mentioned, these look so good. You really thought they were real when you finished your last song, and we thought they were treating us to real ice cream.
I know. I just want to make fewer calories because I'll still eat it.
Tell my son, I brought 3 of them home. Karen gave me 3 to bring home to the kids. My son bit into one, spit it
That's
out,
what I
had
was
no
going to
idea.
say. You couldn't leave that out in front of kids. That's for couples or people where the kids are all gone.